pork chop. Good morning, YarnTubers and truckers. See if there's any truckers come in again today. I have been in the sleeper berth for over 14 hours now. There's no super truckers inside here. No super truckers here. I had a bad day yesterday. Thank you, Joyce. How are you this morning? What are you working on? Let's go to live chat here. Keep this baby running. I had a rough day yesterday. I quit, then I got dragged back in, and it's all my responsibility. I allowed that to happen because I was thinking, wow, starting with a new company, I'm gonna have to, and I still want to quit. I've extended my stay until December 5th because then I've got to be home for a week to take care of the horses while Mom and her buddy go to Vegas for the NFR. And these people that I had to deal with yesterday and the afternoon before, what they did was not okay. It was not okay. All of them. And they're people that I trusted. I don't trust anybody there now. By Sarah Sack. I haven't watched any of her videos for a while. Hi, Nisi. I have not watched any of her videos for a while. I don't know. It's kind of like Bag of Day stuff. Or Cindy. Sorry. Cindy's here. Sorry. Still a little cloudy of yesterday. I shut down early yesterday because I had when I finally started rolling, oh, I love that sound. I'm still a little cloudy over yesterday. Good morning, Joyce. I'm still, I don't know if I'm considered in SoCal. I ran around, started in Chino, went over to Paris, had to go scale at Ontario, and then I drove up here to, I think I'm pretty much in Firebaugh along I-5 in this rest area. Kind of coming back to center. I had a rough day yesterday. Nisi's here. Oh, I should probably turn on my GPS. And it's not that I need, good morning, Paula. It's not that I need a GPS on these runs. It's just, I kind of like to look at how many more miles I have to go. Screen addiction is what that is. It's getting to be daylight. I need to get some daylight on my eyeballs. And it's that smell. Hello. It's that smell of that dry yellow grass with morning moisture on it. I love that smell. It's what I grew up in Eastern Oregon. But that smell, especially in the fall. Oh my goodness. And we hunted every fall as a family. So where am I going? Let's go to truck locations. Let's go to restaurants and see if I could find. Yeah, I don't have. Yeah. I still have Nightbot pretending to be Jack. I need to do something. I need to get creative and figure out something else. Okay, I'm gonna go to, I'm headed to like a rest area just north of Grants Pass, Oregon for tonight. So there's Medford, there's Grants Pass, and right in here is a, come on now, search. Let's get up here. Okay, we need up here, up here, up here, up here. Rest areas. Let's go north. There's Dunnigan. There's Reno. I don't need Reno. I need Grants Pass. I'm gonna put Grants. Oops, that's not how. Grants. Why can't I hit the R? Northbound. There it is. Let's go. 476 miles. Did I miss anything here? Good morning, Kim. And yes, I filled up with fuel and DEF yesterday morning. And I have such big tanks in this brand new truck that I won't have to fuel again till after I get to Oregon and turn around. Good morning, Roseanne. What is everybody working on? I did dishcloths last night. Therapeutic, because I had such a stressful, anxiety-filled day yesterday. Let's see. Where are they? Where are they? Right here, right here, right here. So I showed you guys before this one that I put the, that I still had to put the border around. I put the border around it. Dun, 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 dun. And then I sat here, watched some, you know, TV home design shows and did this one. I love those horizontal lines with the single crochet in there every third row. I like that. And then just did a single crochet border. But there's something on here that I'm embarrassed. I hate that! But it was on the very first round and I didn't see it until I got over here. I hate that. Even if it's just a dishcloth, I hate it. I hate it. Can't stand it. Paula, you're gonna do great with that. I'm not sure. Okay, so I did it in the 1.3, of course, which made the hole small enough that it is being used as a hot pad. But I mean, as a pot holder. You will still, I don't know if those holes will let the heat come through to your fingers or not, but keep going on it. Make it, it's good for you mentally, seriously. And I was, you know, doing that white dishcloth. I just sat down and well, first I did the border on that variegated one, and then I sat down and it's like, whew, okay. I'm going to sit here and crochet a dishcloth. And I'm not a fast crocheter. I don't just whip it out. So it took me an hour or so. Yeah, 1.5. And, you know, you'll just have to test it. When you put the two panels together and single crochet around, you know, test it. See how much you will actually feel the heat through it if you're going to grab a, you know, something hot. You know, don't just expect it to work. I don't want you to burn yourself. So, but I think that thread is so light enough that my mom uses it. It's very scrubby as a dishcloth. Hi, Denise. So we have two Denises here today. Nisi and Denise. Okay. I should probably go on duty, huh? Yeah, so, you know, I let my, I think he's number 2 in the company now. I'm going to call him number 2 here. He might be number 3. I don't know. but I knew that I had to take the weekend to get my truck emptied because I flat out quit yesterday. And I told them, look, I'm going to drive this load to Portland because I'm reliable. Hi, Kathleen. Yes, I think it's going to be a better day. It already is. And that I'm going to take the weekend to empty and clean the truck. And so I called him, and here's what I expect when I said I was quitting. I expected crickets. I expected them to turn their back on me and just, you know, they will never admit what they did. They will never admit what they did. But I don't care. It's all documented. It's going to be hard for them to deny. So anyway, I called number 2 and I said, look, you know, usually I'm trusted. I have been trusted in the past to bobtail to the house for my time off. What I'm asking is for you to trust me one more time when I get there to bobtail to the house to empty the truck, clean it out, and have it back by Sunday night. I said I would never ever damage equipment, not intentionally, I'm not vengeful, but if not, I get it. That you guys kind of have to cover your, take care of your equipment, and if not, I'll borrow the truck and horse trailer and I'll come clean it out over the weekend in the yard. And he's like, what are you talking about? So I explained to him what happened, and he got a hold of number 1, the owner of the company, and I let them talk me into staying at least till December 5th. I don't know if he was blowing smoke up my you-know-what by saying that Peter says that, you're not quitting. Make this right. I don't know. I don't know if that actually happened. That sounds like a bunch of BS to me. I don't think Peter knows who I am. So he called me back and he said, we're not going to let you quit, blah, blah, blah. Well, and quitting out of anger just over the weekend put me financially and kind of, commitment wise to some other things in a bad spot. That's on me. But I said, okay, Mike, I'll give you until December 5th because I do need to be home for that, and that would be tough starting with a new company. But I am making so well below what other companies are making. It's not worth it. I do need to go to another company. Another door will open. Thank you. Yes. Is that rain I hear? So please send. Oh no, Denise, what you're hearing is the freeway. I'm at a rest area and I got the window down, and you're hearing either the truck engine or, let me roll up the window. You're hearing either the truck engine or the freeway or both. Maybe a few birds out there. It smells good out there. I'm in Middle California. Seriously. And so, I was so, good morning, Melissa. I emailed you back this morning, finally. Had a day yesterday and the day before. But I emailed you back. So it's great. We are getting group 6 taken care of, even though somebody decided to back out after it was too late. So anyway, that's getting taken care of for the Christmas ornament. I emailed you, Shelly, and Doris this morning about that. So we'll see how many Doris can do. We'll see how many Shelly can do. And then Melissa, I'll give you the rest. It's going to be like 4 or 5-ish. Somewhere in there. And that'd be awesome. And these people, you guys, who are helping out with group 6, they can't expect anything back because the others have probably already sent theirs. You have 6 done. Thank you, Melissa. That is wonderful. Let me just wait to hear back from Shelly and Doris as to how many they can do, and then I'll give you the rest. It's awesome. I think there's 6 left total, but I kind of assigned one to Doris already, and I'll wait to hear back from her. And Shelly, I asked her if she could do 2. So, yeah. Thank you, Melissa. That's wonderful. Okay, so I should probably get these double glasses off and get ready to drive truck. I already did my pre-trip. Oh, I need to go on duty though. Pre-trip. Okay. This is me doing a pre-trip. No, I went out. I had to take my garbage out, so I went ahead and pre-tripped the truck. Kick the tires and light the fires. So yeah, I finished the border on this dishcloth. Oh, okay. Yes. And then I did this dishcloth for my friend Pollyanna. I love those horizontal lines. So I do, you know, this is single crochet, and the other 2 lines are lemon peel stitch, and then went around it with oh, and I wrote the pattern down. It's down in the bottom of the description box if anybody's interested in that. I love those horizontal lines, and I like the scrubbiness of the lemon peel. Of course, well, you can kind of see it right there on the variegated. That's nice. And then just did a I didn't pay too much attention to how many I was getting on the sides for the border. Doesn't matter, it's a dishcloth, for crying out loud. Whew, it's getting a little warm in here. Let's cool it off. Cool it off, get ready to roll. I'll make it up to Grants Pass tonight. Thank you. I may not make it to Grants Pass. I may make it to Midford. Just cause. I might make it to Grants Pass. We'll see. I've got pork chops. I know they're not going to look very pretty, but these pork chops, if I go to the Petro in Ontario, California, I can buy those pork chops, and they don't have anything sugary on them. And I can just kind of snack on those going down the road. Easy. Easy stuff. So, what is everybody working on? I wish I was crocheting right now, but my sunflower granny blanket, I've got all the horizontally I got all the squares joined. But I need to finish doing vertically and then do a border. So by the time I get to the yard, I think it was delivered last night or the night before, I finally got that color, and I love this cotton, delivered. And it took a while. It took a week and a half. A red cowl. Using, are you using acrylic, cotton? What are you using on that? I am just snacking. I made a few mistakes yesterday. I picked up this load and I forgot to slide the tandems forward. So I drove from Paris, California over to Ontario to scale. And after I scaled, I'm like, wow, those are weird weights. I realized I forgot to slide those tandems forward on the trailer. Now the tandems are the 4 tires. There's ours 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 tires, right? 8 tires. Okay, 2 axles, 4 tires per axle, and you slide those, we call them the tandems. You can slide them further up the trailer, that's sliding them forward, or you could slide them all the way to the back. A throw blanket with 4-weight acrylic. Nice. Well, if I slide them all the way to the back, it shifts how much weight is on each axle of the truck. And that's a whole thing. And it's illegal to drive with your tandems all the way to the back in California. And in a couple of other states. At least one that I know of. But that's back in the Midwest. And And besides, when they're all the way back, you have, you know, your trailer, you know, when you turn a corner, your trailer kind of off tracks from where the truck is. It'll turn like this, and it'll cut in the corner. Well, it does it worse when those tandems are all the way back. So that's why California doesn't. Good morning, Jill. Did I just email you? Yes, I just emailed you. Okay. It does that offset, more of an offset, if you have those tandems all the way to the back. So, and like I said, illegal in California. So I slid them all the way forward, and then I had to go scale again. You know, I made mistakes like that yesterday. And I made a mistake on my paperwork when I scanned it. I mean, it was a day to just slow down, take it easy, shut down early, breathe, crochet. Get my anxiety under control. Good morning, Linda. I sent you a link. Big Twist holiday yarn. Ooh, acrylic and polyester. Oh, and it's a 4-weight. Cool. That is cool. So, that's all that's going on with me. So my last day right now is officially December 5th. And that'll give me time to kind of talk to some other drivers, working on a baby blanket and pot holders. You doing the fold over kind of pot holder, or are you using the thermal stitch pot holder? You're in, yay! Gotta start work. Take care. Bye, Joyce. Thank you for coming in. Thermal stitch pot holder. Maybe I'll put that. Maybe I'll put that fold over. Okay. I like the thermal stitch, so maybe I'll copy and paste the thermal stitch pattern in the description box next time I go live. Today it's the dishcloth, just because that's what I've been working on. But I sure like how that lemon peel stitch works with the single crochet. Dun, 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 dun. Well, you can search, Denise, on YouTube, the original thermal stitch pot holder. Good morning. Good morning. Talking about my therapy last night. I pulled over early yesterday to calm myself. Had a rough day yesterday. So, now I'm eating pork chops. Yeah, the original thermal stitch pot holder. Okay. Are you getting a permanent today, Robin? She had trouble with her temporary crown. Popping out. So I did that to bring my anxiety down, because that's what the research shows. I mean, yes, we've kind of known that all along, that, you know, if we have something that isn't too complicated that we, you know, to work on, that if you have anything to test, I'm in. Cool. Just finished a granny square shawl in fall colors. Oh, I love fall colors. So for testing, I still have to finish the final edit and get the PDF ready. Should be getting the permanent. Good. For the 3-in-1 kitchen linen dishcloth hot pad pot holder that they just finished testing, and then I put it up to a vote in the general chat thread on Discord. Do you want to do a wiggly crochet, wiggly, you know, hot pad? That's fun. That's surface crochet. Or do you want to do a double thick pot holder done in 2 mosaic? It's 2 mosaic panels with a double border around the edge of it. I'm just testing. I just keep calling it stupid easy stuff for now. That 3-in-1, that was a little more, you know, that you know, challenged people's skills just a little bit more than these other things. But yeah, there's a, you know, I posted the pictures in the general chat. you know, a couple days ago, asking people which one would you like to test next. And the one that gets the most votes, we're going to test next. And this is all while I'm still developing the Noah scarf. That test will happen probably at the end of the year, because I want to give people, you know, some time off in December. People busy in December, right? Yeah. So maybe the first week of January, I'll have that test ready. We'll see. But that one's that's a big deal. Good morning, Cindy. Oh, on Wiggly One, if the cotton is used, it would be good with 4 stitches. Well, I have one already written. Okay. Okay, Robin. Well, Robin, do you actually have time for a test? Dollar Tree cotton. Yeah, you can use, as long as it's a 4-weight 100% cotton, that's what it's all about. That's what the test will be. I'll do my DVIR now. DVIR, pre-trip. 1174. I need to copy and paste that. Copy. Pre-trip. Sleep to drive. Kick the tires and light the fires, Big Daddy. Oh, duh, duh. Quit smacking the screen. Okay, there we go. We'll be out of here in 5 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, like you got, but I can still vote. Yeah. Okay, you vote. But that pattern, once it's tested, just like all the others, will be put into PDF form and uploaded to Ravelry as a free download. Okay. Dun 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 dun. 3 minutes, you guys. And I will turn you around, do a final little 1 minute check in the back, and we will roll. I should probably plug you in. See that glare? Let's turn this. And then we got it on the other window too. That'll go away when we start driving. So those, oh, I want to show off my mosaic work one more time with the extra colors in it. This thing, oh, wrong one. This one. Let me put my cotton bag back up there. So this, I'm going to do 2 panels of this and make a pot holder out of it with a double border. But see, I'm carrying, it's done in the round, which is, you know, fiddly, and then changing colors in the middle of each round to make this design. And I love the design. I bought the pattern. It's called Another Surprise Blanket from Biba Blankets on Ravelry. But yeah, I'll just put 2 of these. Isn't this great, Cindy? Oh, isn't that great? I love this. It's kind of a blue and a purple with some white. Yeah, mosaic. I'm really kind of getting into mosaic because I'm getting ready to, you know, do the Montana blanket for next year's state fair. Dun, 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 dun. I love that pattern. Have you done it, Cindy, or have you've looked at it? Look at those. Thank you. Looked at those squares on the front page where they're talking about the pattern before you buy it, like the pre-page. Because, yeah, Viva Blankets. I like her mosaics and I like Tina's. And then there's a gal on, I have not seen the pattern. It is neat. Yes, I'm excited about the Montana, because that one, I'm not doing any color changes within the rows. And because I'm not, once I figure out what the counts are for each row, it's like I can watch TV and just count. It is so easy. It is so easy. But it looks so complicated. Oh my goodness, that thing is easy. So, yeah. But there's a gal. Oh, let me tell you. And the first time I go to do it in the round, I do it with color changes. And Viva Blankets has some videos, a video or two about how to do it in the round, how to do those corners. But this other gal, okay, she downloads, like, it's called Winter Deer or something like that. I'm gonna have to look it up, and I'll have that information for you next time I go live, because I can't do that right now. But it's like there's a deer. Yes. Okay, yes. There's my husband's is home every day. He drives dedicated route for Dairy Gold. I love that. It comes out to about $30 an hour. He does have to drive in the overnight. See, and I can't do that. And I can't. And they put me in that position the other night. I was shaking and crying by the time I got done. So, yeah, I can't do that. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, this gal, it's a mosaic, and the original pattern, I think, when she bought it off of Ravelry, was done in two colors. So it was like a reddish brown and a cream. See ya, Nisi. And then, but she decided to take that chart and color in. She wanted the deer a different color. She wanted the grass a different color. She wanted all these colors. So she's sitting there and she shows how she plans out those colors within the rows. I will link that in the description box next time I go live. Okay, I'm going to get rid of my blue blockers. And, oh, we've been 17 minutes. Okay, tug test. Good. Let me switch you guys around. We going driving. We going trucking. We going trucking. Okay. See how golden it looks out there this morning? I love that. That reminds me of Eastern Oregon. Okay. Let's roll, baby. Let's drink coffee. Let's drink coffee. Yeah, so she's using like several colors in a mosaic, because mosaic usually, you know, especially when you first start doing it. Yeah, we're going for a ride. Everybody hang on, seat belts, seat belts. And if Stephanie shows up and she starts hanging out the passenger side window, pull her back in, please. So anyway, she's sitting literally at a work table with this mosaic, and all her skeins, you know, they're being used as bobbins because there's a lot of carrying of colors when you do a mosaic like that. I don't know how many colors she's using. Oh, I wish I could share that link with you guys right now, because but I will link it next time. If I remember to. You know how I am. I say I'm going to do something, then I forget. If I don't forget, then I do it. But let me, yeah, next time, don't forget, next time I need to link that video where she's showing all the different colors and how she's doing color changes in a mosaic. And this is a big blanket. There's a deer, there's a there, there's trees, there's sky, there's grass, and every object, every item in that like graph, that picture, she's doing in colors. Are we going to need our helmets too? Roseanne, I don't think I'm still going to be live by the time we get to the bouncy bridge, but maybe. I wonder how far the bouncy bridge is. You know, it's not really that far. We do have to go through Manteca and French Camp and Sacramento. And some of those areas got a few bumpy spots, so I'll let you know. I will let you know if you need your helmets. Okay, good morning, Cindy. Oh, okay, helmet's right here. Oh, ugh. We're gonna have to come up with a unique name for Nightbot because it kind of stabs me in the gut every time I see him say my name is Jack Jack. I know some people call him Nightbot, but we need to give him a nickname. Ooh, look at the purple on the side of that cattle truck. Bull shipper, cattle hauler. Those guys are nuts. But they have to be because they can only have cattle on the trailer for a limited amount of time. And then they have to get the cattle off of there. And if they haven't made their destination, then they have to wait, you know, a specific amount of time to let the cattle rest, you know, from being on the trailer, and then like load them up the next day and go again. So yeah, I don't know what all those laws are, even though I do come out of that that industry a little bit more on the horse side than the cattle side, but yeah, I don't know how many hours they can be on the cattle truck. I know that ideally if you're hauling horses, you should get them off that trailer every 4 hours for at least a 30 to 60 minute break. But I think I'm the only one who still does that. Plus now those big horse hauling trucks, you know, now that we have air ride, there's a lot of things they're doing to keep their legs in good shape. Clover hooker. Maybe I'll call Nightbot. Clover might be a good name for Nightbot. But that's kind of feminine. And I don't know about you guys, but Nightbot seems male to me. Clover, there's one. There's a name. We'll just keep talking about it until the second week in December when I get home. And I can change some things around on Nightbot. Excuse me. We'll give Nightbot a name. I know we named the image, that hood mirror there on the left side of my hood. I know we named that image Angel. I don't know if it still looks like a stormtrooper or not, but probably not. But I can see how that looked like a stormtrooper. So we named that image Angel. What are we going to call Nightbot? And the truck is called Spiffy. Because she's brand new. She's Spiffy brand new. But oh yeah, I wish I could. You could look up, if you want to do a YouTube search, you could search overlay mosaic color change, and hopefully you'll see her. I think in the thumbnail you can see her sitting at a work table working on this mosaic blanket on top of the table. It's kind of like when I see that image, I think, oh, it's kind of like working on a loom. you know, because you've got all of your work right in front of you. Not like sitting back in a recliner working on your crochet item. She is sitting at a work table. And there's actually 2 videos of her working on that blanket. It was fascinating. And I think the name of the blanket is Enchanted Deer on either Etsy or Ravelry. I think it was Etsy. Enchanted Deer, yeah. Because I had to save that name so I could go look at it. But when you go look at it, it looks like the original designer did it in 2 colors. And this gal challenged herself and figured out how to do it in several colors. So at some point I would like to make a graph that showed like, hi Pat. Good, good. I think that is, you know, there is research. I've been searching for, you know, it's not that I'm actually reading the research and the data. I'm listening to like news reports that discuss what the research report says, which is 3rd or 4th hand information from the actual studies that were done. You can never trust what the news media tells you that research has shown. And that's all I've done. I have looked. And what did Jamie from Jamie's Hook the other day called it? Brain to hand connection. And I think I'm going to quote her with her permission in the Noah scarf and in the Bible study scarves, and link her YouTube channel. I know she's all about getting more numbers up. But I think I will, you know, get her permission to quote her in those Bible study patterns. And because I like that brain to hand connection. That, you know, not only does it help us, I think it helps me, and I'm going to be testing that with the Noah scarf, not only emotionally, you know, like yesterday when I was feeling a little rough, a lot rough, I had to sit back, get comfortable, get my elbows propped, you know, because it's hard on your shoulders if your elbows aren't supported. And get comfy and relaxed, put on some, you know, HGTV design show, and just like a meditative mantra, count stitches, just count stitches, just count the stitches. And I think that helps me, you know, and according to the research, it helps me emotionally. Adu or anu? And anu, A-N-O. Dooley Jack? Ha 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 ha. Ooh. I'm not sure I can do that because my stomach does flip-flops when I see that. Ooh. Yeah. When I see those names, I just choke up a little bit. But, I forgot what I was saying now. Anu? It's okay, Melissa. I don't want you guys to walk on eggshells about Dooley and Jack. I do. I don't know who that is. I know who Anu, A-N-O is. I don't know who Adu is. But anyway, You know, and I think that's what, you know, Robin was talking about, the nursing pillows, that kind of thing. I wonder if they're the same thing. I do need to check that out. I have these foam, like, they're long. They're about 2.5 to 3 feet long, and they're like flat on the bottom, and then almost triangular on the top, and but a little bit rounded at the point, top point of that triangle. And I ordered several of those, and one of them I cut in half to use as elbow pillows. But you know, if you're, you know, I need to look that up, the belly pillow and the nursing pillow that Robin was talking about, because yes, sometimes in my crochet I will get tense, especially if it's a complicated pattern. I will tense up all the way up the muscles in my arms and wrists and hands, clear up across the my shoulders, and I already have that tension and a huge number of knots back there from driving. They wrap around your waist to support elbows. All right, I am all over that. I am all over that. I think that is exactly what I need, because like one video I watched the other day about, you know, crochet health, we definitely need true acupressure and sports medicine massage, because I have knots in the webbing between my thumb and first finger on both hands, and of course we have to keep the carpals healthy so that we don't need surgery. So yeah, I was watching a video the other day about massaging all of that area. Plus I put pressure on those knots in my thumb webbing, which is painful. There are several things I do with try to keep my thumbs healthy. Very expensive. Okay, well, I will, I'm going to take a look, because I need supported elbows. And when we don't do that, you know, depending on your posture and how things work biomechanically for you, especially driving, I constantly have tension going up my arm and into my left shoulder blade area. I think those are the deltas, I don't know, but huge painful knots back there that I need worked out. And I have started doing, you know, neck stretches in the morning, especially just gently rolling in those areas, in that position, whatever position I come to where I feel pain. Normal pillow to help support the weight. Amazon sells them cheaper. Okay, I will, oh yeah, I'm all over that. And I'm pretty sure, I think that's what Robin was referring to as a nursing pillow, because I need elbow support just driving down the road. I am, you know, I'm not this skinny mini, but even before I lost this last 50 pounds, I have space between my hips. I've got at least 6 inches on either side of me before the armrests, and I could use them to hold up my belly. Yeah, me too. I still have a belly. But for my elbows to rest on the armrest, I have to stick them out like chicken wings. Stick them out. Quack. But I need something more, you know, something that supports me here, you know, above my hips, you know, on my sides. So I wonder if that pillow would help me. Sorry, dude, I'm not signaling you to come over until you're out there. But I bet you he's coming over right now. And you know what that does? That puts me in a danger. I'm 52 feet away from him. And I can't see around him. I can't see the shoulder, and I can't see the lane ahead. So, yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, he's moving slowly. He's at 140 feet ahead of me, so that's great. But I still, like, I would like to see him be 2 or 3 times that distance before he came over. But this is California. Safety is not an issue. In December, I think I'm going to get a hold of some other companies. I'm so tired of I-5. Some of these companies think that California is the only economy that has, you know, loads. Night transportation was like that during good times. Okay, come on over. Amazon. Charlie Clover. I kind of like that. Charlie Clover. I was trying to think of something that, you know, a first name that starts with N, a last name that starts with B, you know, for Nightbot. Yes. I need to freshen up Nightbot when I get home in December. I have a lot to do in December. I'm getting ready for, you know, a channel relaunch, and I need to get all those videos up. Tutorials and yarn hauls and Nicholas Boy. Oh, P-O-Y-E, I love it. Considering Nightbot a female, we could have called her Susan Bates. Okay, Jill. Going by the Harris Ranch, looking at all the cows and bulls and heifers and steers. Oh my goodness. Literally, these feedlots like this, it's literally the equivalent of me laying on the couch watching soap operas eating bonbons. They're with all their buddies, they're eating a bunch of food. They have like almost free choice on food. I mean, they're on vacation in there. It is stinky, but they do a really good amount of management, manure management here. But the cattle don't care. They literally do not care. They are so happy. What, here, Paula? Well, these are hills. These are just like rolling hills across the pastures out here. There are mountains to the west of me that aren't very far, and they're not very big. And then there's a coastal range between us and the coast. And then way over to the right, way on the other side of this valley, is the Sierra Nevadas. Now those are mountains. Those are good-sized mountains. So don't let me forget you guys like bags. And probably water. I always need water. But I do have a full gallon jug of distilled and a half a gallon jug of distilled. And I have a 6-pack of Smart Water. I drink the Smart Water, but the distilled I use in my coffee maker. Mostly because I want to buy gallon jugs of water for the coffee maker, and distilled is better for the equipment. Oh, a spot? Am I going through one of those spots? Yes. There are many of those spots. Yes, that's exactly right. Many of those spots out here in this area. Many, many. Hold on, everybody. Get a little bumpy here. We could call him Nathan Boy. I like Nathan. Nathan Boy. I have a friend, an old friend, whose middle name is Nathan. We, out of respect for the fact that he's married now, we don't correspond. You know, we don't talk like we did. And I want to respect his wife because I think I make her nervous. Seeing the what? What are we seeing? Oh, yeah. The spinning. Nathan Boy. Maybe that. Well, we will keep voting. Oh, great. I gotta plug in. Hang on. Let me make sure there's nobody around me. But yeah, the skies are really pretty this morning. Okay. Cord plugging in. There we go. I was down to 15%. I should have done that before we left, but oh well. So this is a plowed field on my right. That's grazing on my left. We're coming up on an orchard on the right. Let's see what kind of orchard that is when we get up here. I think it's oranges. Oranges or almonds, probably. Oh. Hang on, Roseanne. Oh, gotta get over. I'm not sure what, those might be almonds on the right. And then there's smaller trees. There's a younger orchard on the left. I don't know what those are. They don't have signs here. In some states, they'll put a sign up that says what is growing there. Should have seen the blueberries the other day. I'm coming down out of Portland, and it's a beautiful sunny, fall day. And I look over, and I'm always all about the changing leaves, the oranges and the reds and the brown. Whoa, I know. Hang on. So anyway, I look over, and what it looks like is these little 4-foot tall maple trees with red leaves. It was beautiful. It looked like miniature maple trees, but it was blueberry bushes. I did not know that the leaves on blueberry bushes turned colors in the fall. It was gorgeous. Love that. So yeah, like driving through parts of Washington State, you see a field off to the side of the freeway. It was very beautiful. And there'll be a sign somewhere along there that says what they're growing. And I like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are almond trees off to my left. It's kind of like the way the branches droop. There's something about the way the branches droop that make that almond trees kind of identifies that. The orange trees, you can tell that they have cut the tops off the trees. And one of you explained that to me, that it kind of forces the growth into the lower branches, something along those lines. I gotta turn on some air. Whew, need some air. It's getting warm in here. Oh, that brings that good smell in from outside. The dampness in the morning off of that dry yellow grass. Love that smell. Okay, this is a vineyard off to the right. They're growing grapes. And then we'll come up on another almond orchard. Almond trees. Get kind of closer to this little load of pipe. This pickup is hauling a load of some kind of pipe. So as soon as things clear out, I'll go around here. He's doing. He is doing 57 miles an hour, and I am doing 59. So I'll just get over and kind of crawl around him. I'll get in line to get around the pipe guy. Looks like plastic pipe, white pipe. Yep, okay, yeah, these are almonds. I'm pretty sure these are almonds. Speed up a little bit so I'm not holding people back trying to get around this guy. I don't want to speed up too much. He's got a strap dragging. That's not a good thing. That could get wrapped up in his axle. You know, the wind blew just right. Yeah, this is like big, white, plastic pipe. Irrigation pipe is what that is. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. He's got the right pickup to haul it. Cal West Rain. Yep, that's an irrigation company. Got a Duramax diesel engine in that pickup. And I hear nothing but good things about those Duramax engines. Okay, we're going to get ahead of him. See, I want to get ahead of him and not block his view, not cause him to hit his brakes. You know, nobody's piling up behind me anyway. Okay, giving him room. Off to my right, looks like they're going to be pulling all those trees and replanting at some point here soon. And then some very mature almond trees off to the left. Some of those look like they're getting ready to go dormant and die. Hey, that cooled me off really fast. Gusty winds again. Everybody hang on. It's always gusty through here. That sign, I've never seen that sign say anything except gusty winds ahead. And my GPS, every time I go through here, says strong lateral winds. So it's just a constant through here, coming off those mountains to the west of me, and they blow across this really big valley along here. I mean, this valley is huge. I don't know how many miles it is north and south, but it is like, I'm going to say it's like 20 miles east and west. That's just a guess. I'll have to look that up one of these days. That's interesting to me. Between those little mountains off to my west and the Sierra Nevadas off to the east. Well, I haven't gone very far. I still have 512 miles to go to the Grants Pass rest area. But I do plan on stopping and taking a break at Lodi, which isn't very far up the road. Maybe I'll top off at Lodi. It's a good place to top off. And then I can go into the Denny's and sit down at the trucker bar, the trucker, you know, up at the counter, and order something to take with me, drink some coffee, look at YouTube videos, take a little breaky. Derrick Avenue. Yes, there's a place down there just a quarter of a mile to the east of that off-ramp. It's just like a big dirt pullout, and I have recently discovered that is a good place to spend the night. I wake up in the morning, there's probably 10 trucks around me. I pull in, usually when I pull in there, there's only one or two, but I wake up by morning, a lot of other guys are using that. And there's some kind of shipping facility thing. It's probably some kind of agriculture produce Maybe it's almonds. I don't know, because there's a lot of almond orchards around here. I see trucks going in and out of that place. Oh, I can feel that shoulder today. When I first wake up, I take my ice very carefully. I roll my chin down and kind of rock back and forth, and then rock my head back. And whenever I find a really sharp pinch pain, I just gently roll around in that. I really do need some sports medicine, acupressure, massage kind of thing going on, plus my chiropractor. But my chiropractor is in Colorado Springs, and I feel like it's a gamble going to a new one. So if anybody in Colorado needs a chiropractor, his name is Boykin, Boykin, and he's in Colorado Springs. And he also has a brother who's a chiropractor, and last I knew he was still in Elizabeth, Colorado. So they're brothers, and they're both chiropractors. I've never been to the brother's place in Elizabeth, but the one in Colorado Springs, I just love him. I call him Doc. He's amazing. He doesn't put you in one of those adjustment machines or use a strap. He uses his hands, he says, because he has to be able to feel what's going on in your back and your joints and your spine. And you can't do that using equipment, any kind of equipment. He does have a massage like machine, and he uses that. I've never been in that, but he uses that for very specific issues. I need to see Doc. I haven't seen him in 2 or 3 years, probably 3 years since I've seen Doc. Oh, I need to see Doc. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to look up some kind of sports medicine, acupressure kind of massage in the Oregon City, Clackamas County area to get me through until I can see Doc. Because I definitely have spots. We need sports medicine. When we crochet a lot, we need sports medicine. And I've had my friend's husband laughed in my face when I said that. But it's true. We need, we need adjustments, corrections, things worked out. It's a physical activity. It's not, yes, it's mental, it's emotional, but it's very physical. And I have started doing these massages. I started to tell you guys that there was a video I was watching the other day. She's not a big YouTuber, but she was talking about massaging all the muscles from the backs and fronts of your hands, in your wrists, and all the way up all sides of your arms, at least to above the elbow. Because a lot of, like our carpals, can be affected by the muscles up above the elbow, because it's all connected. So I have really, not only doing the exercises that Doc showed me to do, but I've started massaging my arms. And I've got a massager. I've got one of those gun massagers. I haven't used it in so long in the truck that when I pulled it out the other day to work on my arms, I realized I have no idea where the cord is for that thing. It's not charged. The batteries are dead. So I got to figure out where that is so that I can work on all the hand and arm muscles, and definitely my shoulders. Definitely that left shoulder. Oh my goodness. That's a pretty purple truck. Orange and cream and green stripes on the side of it. That is pretty. Class 1 transport, McVaytown, Pennsylvania. Any of you East Coasters know McVaytown in Pennsylvania? I don't know if I've seen that. company before. I sure miss going at least to the Midwest. I need to get back to Ohio, huh, Kim? Maybe get up into New York. See my friends up there. See Roseanne, see Denisha. Need to get to South Dakota and see Stephanie. Need to meet up with some of you here on the West Coast too. You know, what is Mara's channel's name? Mindfully Crocheted, something like that. Mara is right there within, you know, she's like in the next county over where I am in Oregon City. She's up in Portland. Her and I need to get together. And then a gal I went to high school with is just over in Canby. We're going to get together. She's a crocheter. Wouldn't that be great, Kim? We wandered around. It was either a TA, I think it was a TA or Petro. And I met up with Roseanne. I'd like to meet up with Roseanne again, and maybe Lynette. Hopefully in April of 25, when I go on this crochet cruise with Robin. I've had surgery on both hands for carpal, and now have to do yeah, see, and the best medicine for that is prevention, right? We need to be careful before that happens. Afterwards, you've got maintenance to take care of your hands and your wrists in order to keep crocheting. And it sneaks up on us. It's like, it's not there one day and then the pain is there the next. And it's like, what happened? So I really worry about that, because I know someone who re-taught me how to crochet again in Castle Rock, Colorado. She had to have surgery, I think, on her thumb joints because of crochet. And that spooked me, because she couldn't crochet for like a very, very long time. I want to say a year. Look at that dog decal on the back of that trailer. That is so stinking cute. That trailer has Tennessee plates on it, and I saw that trailer yesterday afternoon here on I-5. That dog is just so amazing. Love that picture. Dog's in midair, pure joy on his face. From Tennessee. Very pretty morning. It's very golden this morning. Reminds me of the gorge. Years ago, I worked at Dinty's Market. It's a convenience store right there in Biggs Junction, Oregon. And that's part of the Columbia River Gorge. And the hills on either side are these, you know, it's got this this yellow grass all over them. And I worked graveyard. So in the mornings when the sun would start to come up, those hills would just glow on the other side of the river. They would glow in this golden color. And I thought, wow, those so-called Purple Mountain Majesties don't have anything on us, because it's beautiful. I have no idea what that says. I have no idea what that says. Somebody help. But then I moved to Colorado, and I remember in the mornings of my mom's first place that she bought, the 14-acre place outside of Castle Rock. And just as the sun started to come up, I looked over towards the Front Range, and they were the most amazing color of purple. It was amazing. I'm like, okay, we got gold in the west, we got purple right here. It was beautiful. Oh my, oh, it made my heart hurt. It was so pretty. So pretty. Somebody translate that message that we just got. Is it a wordy dirt? Or was it a greeting? What does that say? Is that French? I don't know. I can't really look at it. I can glance at it, but I can't. And now it's not showing up in the chat, so I have no idea. Okay, those are old almond trees right there. There's they've got bees, those bee hive boxes over there on the left in that pasture. And then we're coming up on another set of another orchard. No, it's too far away. I can't tell what it is. It might be coming up on some orange trees. I'm not sure. And in these pastures, they're growing honey and steaks. Beef and honey. I do like pork chops. The other white meat. Means I don't know. Jane is, oh, is it Spanish? Oh, it's French. Okay. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. I don't know. What was I asking? What was I asking that the commenter doesn't know? I have blinked since then. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Thank you, Melissa. Because say, I think is Spanish. I don't know. I may be saying that wrong. And that's from an old TV show. Yo no sé? Something like that. It's Spanish for I don't know. And the TV show was The Shield. Oh, watching all the seasons of The Shield. I never did finish all the seasons of The Shield because when what's his name killed Lem, I was like, I wanted to throw up. I was like, the writers killed Lem. But they killed Lem off. I don't, and Lem is one of the characters, one of the cops in that show. I don't know if any of you ever watched it, but when what's his name killed Lem, I was done. I had a really hard time trying to get through the next season, and I don't think I ever did. Personally, that was a big mistake for the writers. I don't know if that led to the end of that show or not, but it didn't seem to go for more than 1 or 2 seasons after that. Ugh. That was terrible. Still mad at those writers for killing Lem. Okay, those are orange trees, smaller orange trees off to my left. I gotta get over. And we still have almonds off to the right and pasture off on both sides. There's all these signs along here that say Newsom, which is the governor of California, right? Stop wasting our damn water. Well, is he saying our damn water or our damn water? Because there are also signs along here that say build more dams because they need the water for the agriculture, all that kind of stuff. There's a big water like war going on in California. I don't understand it. I'm not a resident of California, so I don't get it. I think there are environmental implications to building dams, but that's just because, I've seen documentaries like Dam Nation, Dam Space Nation. It was a very interesting documentary. I think it was very one-sided, but it's not that they didn't have, good points in there on what's, damming up some of these areas actually does environmentally. I'm back. I'm glad I don't live in California. Yeah, me too. I mean, let me tell you, I was struck by, when I first started driving truck and had to take loads in and out of California, I was struck by how beautiful it is here. It is beautiful. Even the desert. You should see that desert, the Mojave in the spring. Oh my goodness. But even in the fall, I love looking out across that expanse. I love it. And the mountains and the agriculture, it is beautiful. Even when you're down in L.A. where things are, pretty rough, just to the north, there's a mountain range just north of that valley that is just gorgeous. And you can see it from everywhere down there in Southern California. But no, I would not like to live here. Not at all. I know Joyce does. I know she does. And I'm not bashing anybody who does. We also have our beautiful Nicole. She has a YouTube channel. She doesn't upload very often anymore, but it's called Addicted to Yarn, the number 2. Yes, it's expensive, it's crazy, but I have met very good people who are from California. And Nicole and Joyce are, just part of the handful of my favorites here in California. Nicole lives up there, Addicted to Yarn, all one word with the number 2 for the 2 in the Addicted to. And she's up here just south of Stockton, north of Fresno. And we also have our Angela Lackman. She's one of our great viewers here on YouTube. And she lives in the same town as Nicole. But yeah, the older I get, the more I say never say never. Oh, and they're not just forests. They have fires that are not in the forest. They're out here on the grass fires. And those neighborhood fires. See ya, Cindy. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're all just sitting there doing your thing. Crocheting or whatever. Thank you, Cindy. And I hope that if you are crocheting, you're taking breaks. Because we don't want surgery, right? Taking breaks to, hi Ellen! Taking breaks to stretch and work out those muscles from your shoulder blades up over your shoulders into your necks and down both arms all the way to your hands and your finger joints, all of that. Take breaks to work all that out. Take breaks to take a little walk, a 5-minute walk, or maybe not even 5 minutes. Go take a walk around the house. Just get outside and get that sunlight in your eyes. Even if it's behind clouds, get outside and put sunlight in your eyes. brakes on that crocheting. You do not want surgery. Okay, that's an old. I think they probably pay 3 times higher. What are you talking about? Yeah, everything's expensive right now. That's for sure. Oh, and yes. Oh, yes. The cost of living is much higher here than, say, Idaho. But Idaho's catching up because a lot of people found out that Idaho was a great place to live. And now the population has tripled just since I got there 10 years ago. And the infrastructure isn't set up to handle that many people, so they're really struggling in Idaho to catch up. Georgia, near Savannah. I have been to Savannah, driving truck. I want to say, I'm guessing around 4 years ago. I sure miss getting off the West Coast. That was when I drove for May, and with night, I might have been with night when I went into Savannah, but with night I remember when I got a load from Portland, Oregon to Lakewood, Florida. It's like, heck yeah, hammered down. And that was a $1 million load because it was during the pandemic and it was toilet paper going from Oregon to Florida. I kept a padlock on that trailer. Like I'm coming up on more almonds. I think those are oranges off to my right. I'm pretty sure I'm past a couple of orange orchards, citrus orchards, where Southern California was known for its orange orchards back in the day. Pralines, oh my goodness, that sounds good. Of course, all I eat is meat right now. I'm trying to stay out of no nuts. The only fruit I eat really is like an occasional avocado. I might have some avocado today. I eat beef, butter, pork, eggs, occasionally cheese and avocado. And I started that back in May. I'm 50 pounds down. My blood work for the second year in a row was excellent. Even though I'm growing a goiter in my neck. I got a goiter! You can't see it. Thank you. I don't speak French. Thank you. Believe me, I have a ways to go, but I used to weigh 310 pounds. At least I'm well below 200 now. I weighed 310 on my wedding day, I want to say, which was, when did we get married? When did we get married? We got married on Valentine's Day, 2002. Sorry, honey. I forgot our anniversary. 310, and my husband weighed 315 that morning. We were big uns. He's gone now. I lost him in Afghanistan a week before Christmas in 2011. That was pretty devastating, but oh, that's right, you keep your camper down in Georgia. Da-da-da. Okay, almonds on the left. I'm not sure what those are on the right. They're smaller. They might be young almonds. I don't think so. I think maybe they're orange. Not sure what those are on the right. Thank you, thank you. It's been a long time. I'm sorry, I don't speak French. How do you say I don't speak French in French? French, I'm sorry. I would love to talk to you. Or a crocheter, but even if you're not, I would love to talk to you. And no clue. Somebody just sent me a message. Okay, good night, Jill. Ugh. Now those are definitely oranges on my right, because I can tell they have clipped the tops of the trees. And still almonds on the left. So orange trees on the right. Looks like they did their harvest. I don't know what time harvest is, but it seems like it's August, September. Oranges? I don't know. Don't know. Robin just uploaded a video, roaming with Clover. I just caught a glimpse of a notification. That's the word I'm looking for. I can't even speak English, much less French. I'm sorry, I don't know French. I'm so sorry. Pardon. I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend like I know. Pardon. You had to laundry. You had to reboot the laundry. Anybody here ever follow a fly lady? Reboot the laundry. Back in the day, we had to reboot our computer towers a lot. My dad would say, my computer's got a fart cup. Anyway, I like Fly Lady. I don't really follow her anymore. Isn't she great? I love her. And we used to follow her like on her website, but now, you just follow her on Facebook. It's so much easier. And we have these like chat groups, on different web servers, before Facebook. And we would have these Fly Lady groups, and we would do top of the hour, bottom of the hour. Something pralines. I don't know. But, top of the hour, we're going to go for what? We would set a timer, and we would go down our list for 15 minutes, and then we'd stop and break, and we'd chat, and then at the bottom of the hour, we would go 15 minutes, stop and break and chat, and that's where we got those yarn sprints. Oh, we need to do some yarn sprints. Oh. I'm so sorry to the French person. I'm sorry, I don't know French. I still use some of her practices. I learned she was a huge impression on me. CHP sitting over there, getting ready to catch us. You know what's so nice? not French. You do know English. You don't know French? I wish I knew French. Maybe someone could look up how to say, whoa! Bumpy road, okay. Maybe, oh, are you sure? No, cancel, okay. Sorry. Bumpy road. Let's put you back up here. Maybe someone can look up how to say something like, you know, we don't speak French, but we are happy you're here. Something welcoming. Dutch. Is it Dutch? Or are you saying that you speak Dutch? Gallagher? What is that? I'm sorry. I have no idea what you're saying. And rare name of ancient Greek. What are you talking about? I can't even read that. I have no idea what you're talking about. Because I'm on these bumps. I gotta get off these bumps. I know, I'm sorry. We need helmets right now. Good. Hey, Amy. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. I have no. Does anybody know what? Oh, for crying out loud! I'm getting off these bumps. It'll knock the phone down. 14. Gallagher art, unusual and rare name of ancient Gaelic origin, meaning foreign help, brave. What are you talking about? Is that something this other person is talking about? I can't read long. I can't read long things. Something in California. I have no idea, Amy. I can't even read the short things. I cannot crochet in the truck. I'm not reading your mind. I can't read your mind when I'm on these bumpy roads. It's kind of like I can't walk when I'm wearing long press-on nails. Ugh. Wow. This side of the freeway is terrible. I'm getting over. Ugh. There. Is that better, Roseanne? When I'm in the hammer lane? Now I have to get back over. Everybody put on your helmets. Get back over. Ugh. Gallagher, knife, whatever. Oh, new name for knife. Okay. You're going to have to send me a text so that I have, because I'm going to forget that. Knife butt. Gallagher. Oh, I've got to get over. I've got to get over this way. Let's get on the white line. That's a little better. And this is the reason why the road is so bad right here. I mean, partially because most people drive in the right lane, especially trucks. But it's also right along the San Andreas fault through here. So anytime it moves, I officially have a tube. Yay! That didn't take long at all. That was quick. That's nice. Congratulations on your new crown. Fireball. See, I thought I was by Fireball last night. Apparently I wasn't, because that was an hour and a half ago, over an hour ago that I left. I've been on the road 30 minutes makes 9. 2.5 hours I've been on the road, so yeah, I was way south of Fireball. I was down there closer to Lost Hills. And no more appointments till January. Nice! Everybody applied. Robin's got a new tube. Yay! Because she had a rough time with that temporary crown. Rough time. Oh. So what are you going to do now, Robin? Are you going home? You got meetings? What? Let's see. What day is today? What day is today? Wednesday? Thursday? What day is today? Today's Thursday. And are you going home to, thank you, Amy. Are you going home to crochet? You got 50 million things to do. And if you are going home to crochet, you can work on that watermelon blanket, because like I am emotionally invested in you finishing that thing. It's beautiful. Okay, Paula's got an eye appointment tomorrow, you guys. I need to see the eye doctor. Because, well, oh, are you working on that, those hats? Your knitted hats? Stephanie! Marion! The girls are here. Whoop, whoop! Okay, everybody. Okay, don't look at that cop that just went by me. Don't look him in the eye. Don't make any sudden moves, Stephanie. Okay, so does that mean you're running errands after they open, Robin? Yeah, everybody keep it. I told them earlier, Stephanie, that if you came in and you started hanging out the window, to pull you back in. I told Roseanne. You know, I need to do a reset on mine. And today would be a good day to do that because it's payday. And I drove, post office. Oh, because you got to mail those to Canada, huh? I'm eating a pork chop. Let me know how it goes. I'm sorry about yesterday. I had a bad day. Hi, Betty. Okay, you know what? Strap her in with some load straps, bungee cords, duct tape. Keep her in check. I was in the middle of saying something and I forgot what it was because I have blinked. Oh, you have a pillow under you? Good. Yeah, we've been talking about crochet health. Not just mental health, but physical health. And I know it affects me from the backs of my shoulder blades clear to my fingers. And I've got to figure out where the charging cord is for that massaging gun I've got back there. Because I needed to do all of my arms, especially clear up from my wrist, back my wrist, front of my wrist, my thumb joints up above my elbows in order to... Oh, see, that is awesome. You guys, Robin is creating something that is going to be amazing for you machine knitters. You know, what are the two machines? Both names just escaped my head. The two big names in knitting machines, hand crank kind of things. She is creating something so amazing for you guys. The Centro and the Addy, yes. See, that's why I needed her here. Robin's proved useful today. Good for you, Robin. Addie and Sandra. Yes, see? Everybody knows but me. She is creating something great for you guys that you can't find anywhere else. Something that will be unique to Roaming with Rover until the other knitting machine people realize that she's getting all these views, and then they're all going to copy her. You'll be trending, Robin. Because that's what will happen. That's what happened with my thermal stitch. I can find maybe 3 thermal stitch pot holder tutorials on YouTube from before I put mine up, and mine is done horribly, you guys. It's blurry. It's one of my original tutorials done right here on the truck, but it blew up. I actually created 2 patterns. That is amazing. I can hardly wait. Oh, I've got to send you the link to that arm that I bought, and I don't know which one, which arm Darla uses. She just showed us, kind of, you know, pulled it over, so I just guessed on this. I think I paid $26 for this one, because the whole locker shelf, wire shelf method of filming it's really fiddly. Trying to get my arms around me, trying to get my arms around the legs of that wire shelf has discouraged me from doing tutorials, because I have the beginning of a tutorial using that Cotton Kings size 2 unspun cotton yarn, and I was using the locker shelf method, and I'm discouraged, and I feel like I need to start over on that. I will probably use the footage I already have, but I'm going to use an arm like Darla. So, well, I actually have to go to Hobby Lobby. Okay, so she gets to go to Hobby Lobby. You know what, I'm not jealous of yarn shopping. You know what I'm jealous of? Being able to sit and crochet today. That's what I want to be doing. But like I was saying before, you guys, Mr. is amazing. You've got a great guy there. You have got a great guy. Cookies for everyone. We all get cookies, you guys. Thank you for the cookies, Betty. I'm eating a pork chop. A dried up day-old pork chop. And yesterday the day before during the cup holder party, Karen was passing out. I think she was serving tea and cookies for the cup holder party, because there was no drinking in the cup holder party yesterday. Yeah, new tube. No cookies. Cookie dough, maybe. She could suck on a spoonful of cookie dough. I am an enabler. Absolutely an enabler. Are they ginger snaps? Ooh, does she make ginger? Oh, I think we've had this conversation about ginger snaps before. Just coffee and tea. I'm still drinking my pumpkin coffee. Actually, it's a pumpkin U-band mix, and it is so good. And then I use the Element chocolate flavored, sugar-free electrolytes. So basically, sugar-free salty chocolate thrown in there with it, and it is. I am addicted to this stuff. I'm gonna have to swing by Spokane, to where the only stash in the world of this pumpkin coffee is right now, and steal a couple cans to last me until next year, when they start selling them again. know. Robin's like, over my cold dead. You're gonna have to pry it from my cold dead fingers. Trader Joe's pumpkin spice coffee, ground coffee. It is amazing, you guys. Just don't expect to find it anywhere in Spokane. And they only come out. Thank you for the coffee, Betty. I love coffee. It only happens in October, like in the fall. And I said something to my Aunt Martha about it the other day, and for my birthday, she went and got me 2 little cans of it. Oh, man! Iced tea. You know, I've done that. I've taken that what is that, Swiss Miss, and I got the sugar-free kind, which isn't really sugar. It's not like, I mean, I'll stall on that. I will not lose weight on that stuff, but I put it in my coffee. Robin buys yes, she gets a hold of Trader Joe's and she buys a year's worth of that stuff. That's how good it is. I've never had it completely straight. I've always mixed it with my U-bag. But it is so good, along with my sugar-free salty chocolate. And saying salty chocolate makes me giggle. How many here know? How many of you here know why that makes me giggle? And it shouldn't make me giggle because it's naughty. It should not make me giggle. Salty chocolate. Homemade hot cocoa mixed with coffee as the water is. It's the best. I just went with the. I have mixed stevia, Redmond's Real Salt, and pure baking cocoa in my coffee before, and it's not as good. My mixture, I haven't got the the amounts, the quantities right, but that's basically what this chocolate flavored electrolyte packets are. They're salt, cocoa, and stevia. It's so good. Oh my goodness. And I have that here in the truck in case I run out of the element electrolytes. The only bad side effect I have had on the carnivore diet, and I'm battling that with the electrolytes. I have to drink a lot of water and I have to have electrolytes in everything I drink. And the calcium, magnesium D pills that I take at night. CalMag D. It's like I believe it's a short of a magnesium, and it's the only thing I have to supplement. Although I am still taking the XX and the vitamin B on afternoons that I feel a little, sleepy, a little groggy. So I'll take the XX multivitamins with the vitamin D, and sometimes like a green tea energy supplement, in the afternoons when I'm starting to get sluggish. Because I want to stay clear and focused while driving. It's very important. It's just one of my personal values. Homemade hot chocolate and coffee. Yeah, Betty, I use, the salt is really big on carnivore. Gonna get loud running the strawberries through the Ninja. Okay, everybody put in your earplugs. Ellen's making stuff. And that sounds really good. Are you making a smoothie, Ellen? But anyway, I have to eat a lot of salt on the carnivore diet. So, and the salt I use is Redmond's Real Salt. And if I run out of that in a pinch, I'll use some of the Himalayan, the pink salt, until I get more Redmond's Real Salt. But I have a tub full of it back in the drum. Tub! someone passing me, they don't want to do 59 miles an hour and a 55. They want to do 65. Sorry, been there, done that, and I got the ticket for it. Bye-bye! So I do 4 miles an hour over the speed limit in California and Oregon and Washington, Idaho, and all the other states I run in. I pin it to 70 because I'm governed at 70. Be careful of the salt. See, and they used to say that salt was a problem for cholesterol and heart disease, but there's the science behind that is problematic. To say, because I'm not a doctor, but all the salt, I mean, not New York. Okay, well, I'm not in New York. The doctors that I listen to have countered that. Salt doesn't cause, they are saying, not me, that salt is not causing the high blood pressure. It is not causing the cholesterol problems and heart disease. But for you and your doctor to go down, yeah. Food politics. Food politics. Or maybe there's another issue. I don't know. I just know that it is not. Well, God to go, much love. Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming in. Have a great day. MJ's off the hook. Just uploaded something about crochet cable, pillow, could have been pillow cover, pillow something. Didn't see it. I'm checking bases around my truck. Oh, we're almost up to Los Banos. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there, finally. Oh, I gotta plug in the phone again. Dang it. I had too much stuff, my ankles. Okay, so, and that's a whole issue I don't know about. I know that the doctors that I listen to on YouTube, you know, YouTube experts, say something different. I don't know. You listen to your... Hi, Angela. We were just talking about you. You listen to your doctor. You do not listen to some silly truck driving crocheter on YouTube.
Either of the two.
You listen to your doctor. Okay. In fact, I'm getting everybody. You got to get ready in about half hour, 45 minutes, maybe not. I don't know. We are all going to wave at Angela as we go by. Angela and Nicole. Nikki Boo. She's saying my salty foods. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. And that'll cause way more problems than just you know, retaining water and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah. Yep. That's right. I agree. I concur. As Marcus Welby would say. But she is your doctor. She is your expert. Your professional. Pretty good. I need about a 1 to 2 minute break somewhere up here. And then I'm going to be going through Patterson, and then we're headed up. We're going to be flying by Manteca, and we're all going to be waving at you on my way to Grants Pass. Well, maybe Medford. I don't know if I want to go Clark Grants Pass. We'll see. We will see. California Aqueduct. There's that damn water. Is it the damn water or is it damn water? Water from a dam, or is it that damned water? Okay, Angela, what are you working on? You guys should see the stuffy dooley that she made for me. It's cute. It's in the yarn bus. Oh, we are getting kind of north. Amy, are you in Sacramento? Christmas something. I'm sorry. I can't. There's a glare for that word. Okay. You're just north of the city. Okay. Well, if we're still streaming when I get to Lodi, I'm going to end the stream because I'm probably going to go sit in Denny's for a few minutes and pick up an omelet or something. A gnome. A gnome? A gnome? It's hard. I see fingerprints and the light coming in puts a glare on that part of the screen. Yes, a gnome. Oh, there's snow in the mountains. Holy cow. Is there snow in the mountains or is that just the light reflecting? That looks weird. I don't think that's snow. I think that's just a light reflection through the haze. Okay, I got a little panicky there. A little bit of panic. Oh, I'm getting a little choppy. Yeah, there's some dead zones out here, that's for sure. I'm going by the Santa Nella exit south of Patterson right here. Sometimes I stop at the TA in here. There always seems to be Santa Nella. Okay. There always seems to be a parking spot available in there. Triangle Truck Stop, exit 441. I have never been in there, I don't think. Maybe I have. Maybe I did once. And it was just this weird, it was a weird place. Joe's Village, I've been there. I think. No, because Joe's Village is right here. I was thinking of another place. I was thinking of Joe's Village just north of Patterson. Rotten Robbie's is right here. And I've never been in there. Everybody hang on! Helmets! Helmets! One more. Okay, all done. Yeah, we got a TA, we got a Love's, we got a, I think trucks, oh, and at Rotten Robbie's is what we got here. But I've only been to the TA here. Because they've always got parking here. And Patterson, there's never any parking in Patterson. I shouldn't say never. You know, it's tough to get parked in there. Earthquake, hang on. But I know, and this is all just part of the San Andreas Fault right here. Oh, Danny Herman, you're only going 55. Can I get around you? I would like to get around you because I want to go 59. Oh, here comes a motorhome on my left. These are really the thing right now. They're called a Super C. They're a Class C, but they are, they're called a Super C. They're really big. Yeah, the Integra is very popular, and the Thor, and all of those are super popular right now. But nothing beats a Lazy Days. Oh, scales. Is that why everybody's going slow in the right lane? The scales are closed. Do not enter. Thank you. There's a rest area, 36 miles up. Yep, got me a green light, you guys. Whoop, whoop. That's what that noise is. Yes, they're very pricey. And unfortunately, Lazy Days, yeah, some of those big Class C bus or the Class A buses, yeah, a 14-year-old with a permit can drive that. But you Californians might, you know, recognize the name Lazy Days. They've been around since the 40s. They made their motorhomes down there in Pomona, California. That was a crazy bumpy ride. Oh, here's some more. Oh. But they closed down last year. They closed their doors. And I wasn't looking to buy a new one anyway, right out of the factory, but I am trying to save up for a used one, a good used one, because the Lazy Days is the best built motorhome in the world. They build them, they only build them to order, and they never sold them through a dealer. They sold them directly to the public from the factory, and it was always a custom order. And so, and they made them just super strong, super tight, and like the best motorhomes on the road ever. So I am saving up my pennies to buy a 28 to 30 foot Lazy Days, and then I'm probably going to have to remodel the whole inside if it hasn't been done before, because they do have kind of 80s and 90s decor inside, and they usually have carpet, and I hate carpet. So I will do that. That's the plan anyway, to buy one of those and remodel it on the inside. I like a craftsman style, so I'll probably do a faux craftsman style with vinyl wood flooring, because carpet is just so nasty. So that's what I hope to do. That's the plan, because my Class A right now is just such a hunk of junk. I mean, I love living in it, but it's not like something, it's not sound enough for me to go exploring in, and I want to go exploring in a motorhome. And I want it to be 30 foot or less, just for parking, so that I can find easier parking, and so that I can get into the national parks. Come on over, Prime. Amazon Prime. What is it, 8:30? I'm on the road 2 hours. 3 hours. 3 hours. Yeah, carpet in our home is very dirty. We had it. You know what? And anytime I've had to rip up carpet in a house, nasty. Nasty. That pad traps everything, and you cannot get it up with shampooers and vacuum cleaners. It cannot be done. Oh, I hate that. I hate carpet. Now, I do like some throw rugs occasionally, but wood floors. I remember when we pulled up carpet in our A-frame home back in Elizabeth, Colorado. That was the nastiest thing. And we put 5-inch red oak in there. Love that 5-inch red oak. And then we had to move. Yeah, it doesn't matter how much you vacuum. You cannot get all of that out of there. And it stays trapped in there for years. Anything that's spilt, anything that ends up in on that carpet, you can shampoo and vacuum all you want. Oh yeah, a plastic runner is helpful. Oh, it's a nice morning, that's for sure. Ugh. I need no 1 minute break. There's an old rodeo arena over there on the right. It has fallen down, not much left of it. Big enough to run barrels in, and it's got rope and chutes in it and a little plywood announcer's stand, but that thing has fallen down. Those are rodeos gone by. So nice out this morning. Then it's going to be raining like mad when I get into Oregon. In fact, it'll probably start misting and get kind of yucky up there by Wairika. That's how it's been the last couple of trips. You know, really nice, pleasant fall mornings out here. Cool in the morning, little dew on that yellow grass that smells so good. Sunny, and then I get up there towards Shasta and Wairika. I went to Lake Tahoe 2 weekends ago to see my son. Oh my goodness. Oh, you got to see your son. That is great, Angela. Things have changed since we last spoke. Things are getting better, it sounds like. Things are good. A day old dried up one. Oh, we went off live for a second. Oh my goodness. I must have lost service there for a second. Minute, whatever. I think those are almonds off to my right. I don't think those are oranges. Yeah, these all look like olives. Not olives. Almonds. And a hayfield off to my right. Cow pasture off to my left. And almond trees. I love hazelnuts. Can't really eat hazelnuts right now, but and Brazil nuts. I think those are my two favorites. I do love pistachios. They're so rich. And I love pistachio ice cream. I'm not eating any of that right now. Oh, bumpy, bumpy. Everybody put on your helmets and seat belts. There we go. Okay, we're good now. Oh, good. Good deal. Well, it takes some of us longer than others, that's for sure. Lots of orchards down here. But I wish, like I was saying earlier, I wish like they do in Washington State, when you're going along the freeway and there's some form of farming going on, they have a sign every mile or so that says what grows there. Like blueberries, corn, wheat, soybeans, hazelnuts, hops, almonds, oranges. Remember, I was live going through Washington State. Strawberries and cranberries are done and in the pan for cooking. Hang on. Oh, prickly pears. Sorry for the noise. Okay, so you're gonna cook. You ninja'd your strawberries and cranberries, and now you're cooking them in a pan. Are you canning? Because it doesn't sound like you're making a smoothie. Are you canning? What you doing? You making a chutney or some kind of relish? What are you making? Oh. Dusty. Here's the Merced exit. What are you doing, Ellen? We all want to know what you're making because it sounds delicious with strawberries and cranberries in it. Spiced Christmas jam. Yes, ma'am! She making a jam! Oh, that sounds amazing. Spiced Christmas. Oh, that sounds wonderful, Ellen. Can I have some? Can I buy a jar from you? That would make such an amazing gift. I think we just started a little cottage business for you right here in the live. We all want to buy a jar. I want a little jar. I want one of those little mini jars though. This kind of got a diamond pattern on the outside on the glass. Little one. Because I can't eat it, but my brother and sister-in-law and nephews, oh my goodness, they would love it. Yes, you should sell some. She's like, oh no, I don't want to do that much work. And all that jam probably already has people's names on it. It's probably for their Christmas meal, a Thanksgiving meal. If it tastes good, we can talk. Oh, she's gonna test it first. Okay. Oh, so this isn't something you make every year, or you only make once a year? Ellen's like, thanks, Dana. Yes, I know. Here I am volunteering her to turn into a Christmas jam factory. Let me just volunteer you for everything, Ellen. Just good business, yeah. Sure it is. So you made it home from Texas, I see. Because I wouldn't think if you're, of course it was what, a 2-day, 3-day drive, and it's been that long. I wouldn't think you'd be making your cranberries and strawberries in the pickup. Oh boy, that moisture on that ground smells so good. Smells like home. Dry sage and dry yellow grass with moisture on it. Just fell in love with the jams I made this summer and saw this and figured, what the heck, give it a shot, go for it. Hold my beer and watch this. I don't drink beer, by the way, but I think it's a funny phrase. I need to do something about my coffee-stained chiclet teeth. My family does a freezer jam, and I've never done it myself, but my mom and Aunt Martha, like growing up, okay, we grew up in Western Oregon where Texas yesterday, you know, we are puppy sitting, okay. We grew up in Western Oregon where blackberry bushes grow like weeds. They are weeds. And it is so hard to get rid of them. You can have acres and acres of nothing but solid blackberry bushes. Well, we also are a logging community, so there are these old log roads around. And plus we have a lot of rivers that we like to lay out next to and swim in during the summer. So growing up, all of that to say that growing up we would drive to a logging road, park at the head of it, walk down it to go to the river, to go swimming and lay in the sun and do all that, do the summer river thing. But walking back, we had these buckets with us and we would be picking blackberries because they grew like 8 to 10 feet high and solid walls of blackberry bushes along both sides of these logging roads. And we would be picking blackberries. And I can remember doing that with Aunt Martha outside of Canby and Molalla. And do you need to get the Van Man's tooth? A tooth? What? What? You need to give the Van Man's tooth powder a try. It's okay. Okay, the Van Man's tooth powder. Don't let me forget that name. Okay, so anyway, we picked blackberry bushes after a day of being in the sun on the river, walking back to the other end of the logging road. And Martha would go home and make freezer jam. So good. So good. So we always had blackberry freezer jam every year. Blackberry bushes, they were invasive, man. They were, whew, you had to get a professional come and cut them out of your property. And you always left, you know, a few vines so that you could have blackberries. Oh, yeah. The land needed to be cleared of them quite often. Okay, I think this orchard cut up on the right is orange. These are orange trees. Yeah. Yeah, they look like it, because it looks like at one time the tops have been trimmed off. Those are orange trees. Of course, it's fall. They're going dormant. they've been harvested. Wait, I see like little, like nectarines, like little, I see fruit on these little trees. Little orange fruit. Oh, they are heavy with them. Not nectarines. What am I trying to say? Not apricots, not nectarines. The little oranges. The little oranges. It's lost. It is lost. It is not in my head. Ooh, apricots. Yeah. These are the little oranges, and or maybe they're pears. Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell when you're doing 59 miles an hour up I-5. Tangerines. Thank you, Angela. I believe that's what's growing out here. Maybe they're oranges. I don't know. Oranges or tangerines. It's citrus fruit. Let's just say that. It is a citrus fruit. You know, I started canning. My husband was working. Oh, they're oranges. There's actually a sign out here that says oranges. Pretty awesome. Just like in Washington State. I want to say 2006-ish, 2007. I was home. My husband and I just bought this 5-acre place in Elizabeth, Colorado. An A-frame house. It was like 1,800 square feet. I had this huge kitchen. And it was a monster kitchen. I even had a wood stove in the kitchen. It was a huge kitchen. It was like a wing off of the A-frame. And cupboards galore, a monster island, double sink. Anyway, oh, and a pantry. Oh my goodness, there was a pantry in there. So I'm home. I'm home doing my little businesses, you know, little network marketing, making soap. I learned how to make cold processed soap that year. And I also got an old used pressure cooker, and I started learning how to, well, I started reading as much as I could. Yahoo groups, people. Do we all remember Yahoo groups? This was before Facebook. And I was learning from these people how to use this pressure cooker, how to can. And what I read was that it would be easiest just to do like an apple, like canned apples, like canned cinnamon and sugar apples. So I did a whole batch of canned apples, and then I never used it again. We lost the house, we had to move, life got in the way, and eventually, I don't know what happened to that pressure cooker, but once back around 2006, I canned some apples. Because they said that canning apples is like the easiest thing you can learn how to do. So that's what I did, and I was doing the whole pioneer woman and I was doing once a month cooking. I was playing the grocery game. I was having a blast. I was having so much fun being the little homemaker, and I wasn't even crocheting back then. Making soap, learning how to, I was learning better ways to cook, to bake cookies. I was learning to become a better baker. I was gaining a lot of weight. But like, you know, this was back in the day. I actually checked out a book to help me bake better cookies, to learn all the secrets to baking better cookies. I was just having so much fun being the little homemaker. Oh, I had my horse, the horses. I had Spunky was mine, and then I had two people boarding horses with me, and oh, I was just, I loved my life there for a short while. That was a fun place to live. That was a fun life for me. Pioneer woman, fly lady, Yahoo groups, soap making. I learned how to make Swedish meatballs. Oh, my husband went nuts over those. I learned how to make a lot of things. Cooking for him. Of course, most of the time he was working overseas. And what was the name of the little network marketing company I got involved in? It was Home Decor. It was Home Decor, and me and my friend Tara Styron, I think was her name. You know, we started doing it was kind of like Avon, only it was with home decor, and we did home decor parties. Oh, so fun! It was so fun. I had such a good time. Trying to think of the name of that company. If any of you know, throw some names out there. I don't remember the name of that company. And it wasn't modern home decor. It was like country home decor. It was, you know, like the blue hearts and, you know, that country blue, and there were 2-layer Afghans. I remember the 2 Afghans that, you know, they were basically throws. There was a 2-layer Afghan and there was a 10-layer Afghan. I loved those. And all kinds of little lamps and, you know, wallpapers and all kinds of stuff. But it was done like not like Amway, but, well, it was network marketing, you know, but it was more like an Avon kind of thing. Mary Kay. You know, oh, that was so fun. Interior designs, something like that. Hearth home, something. I did one with a friend 2 years ago. I think it was called Christmas Around the World. Oh, huh. I don't know what that is. These Afghans, the ones I'm talking about in this decor thing, they were machine made. They weren't knitted or crocheted or anything like that, but they were sure pretty. One was a 2-layer. It was all like an off-white with texture. Hearth and Home, I don't know, but it was network marketing. You know, it was one of those things where you do product parties. And I don't think they're around anymore. Yeah, it was great though. It was country decor. It was fun. It was so fun. Okay. Hopefully this rest area is, it was called Interior at Home America. No, interior design or something. I don't know. I'll have to try to look it up. That was fun. I did that for a short while. But I've been an Amway distributor since, I want to say 94-ish, something like that. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Hang on, you guys. Ugh. Hopefully there is a rest area here, someplace to pull over for a minute or two. Might throw some hamburgers in the air fryer. No, I won't, because I'm going to get an omelet at L.O.C. I'm at the Patterson exit now. Fiber Spider just uploaded something. I think it said something about an advent calendar. Oh, Craig. on, you guys. Just keep your helmets on, because this is going to get bumpy from here on out. Are you okay, Roseanne? I hope you didn't hit your head. And Stephanie, sit down and put on your seatbelt. And Marion, I hope we didn't scare the kitten. I bet that kitten's not a kitten anymore. $82 miles to Sacramento. You have to sit down. Quit partying. Somebody strap her down, duct tape her to the seat. We'll get some clothes. Run to town. Here where I can reach them. That means I definitely got to pull over. 2-minute break. Cooking has been interrupted. You're here lurking. Okay. I was saying that kitten is not a kitten anymore. Getting to be a real grown-up teenager. Oh. Oh, okay. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad it's not that much of an interruption. Oh, absolutely. I loved it. I love that. Of course, you know, now I don't eat cookies or Swedish meatballs or no vegetables. I know that shocks some people, but I am healthier than I have been since I was a kid, since I was in grade school. My blood work is amazing. Never been healthier. Because now they're finding out that vegetables cause inflammation in our bodies. Ugh. Like, thanks for lying to us for 60 years, 100 years. Because before all that food pyramid stuff came along and everybody says, oh, vegetables and fruits, that's heart healthy food and grains. Before all that, everybody knew that you had to cut that stuff out to lose weight, that you had to cut that stuff out to reduce your risk for heart disease. Everybody knew that. Everybody knew that if a child was fat, it was because of sugar and flour and vegetables and fruit, that they weren't getting enough meat in their diet. But then it got very political. Very political, and it came out of a certain religious organization who, for religious reasons, won't eat meat. Because they believed back then, especially back in the 1800s, this started, the 19th century, that, please forgive me for saying this, but they said, meat causes animal-like behavior, and animal-like behavior includes masturbation, and that is what's wrong with society, because there's too much of that going on, and that happens because you eat meat. And let's just say that's kind of where Kellogg cornflakes came from. Okay, Kim. That dirty M word, and I'm not meat, but the other M word. But meat causes that, and that is the root of all society's evils. That was back in the 19th century, that was really becoming a popular belief. And it came out of a certain religious organization. And that's where the Kellogg brothers come from. It just cracks me up. Meat causes animal behavior. And if you're touching yourself, then you're a criminal. You're committing crimes. At least that's what I've been reading and hearing and all that kind of stuff. But it did affect our government and our food. And that's just here in the States, and it has influenced other countries. It's really kind of a shame that it's, you know, gone this way. And those food companies, they are major donors to medical schools. They are a huge part. They're not only donors to the American Heart Association. When they retire from these, when they leave these food companies, they go on the board of the American Heart Association. So they have agendas. Got to go back to the real science. And I know that eating that way, the way, you know, the government's telling us to eat, I did nothing but gain weight. That's all I ever did was gain weight. It didn't matter how strict I was gaining weight on that food. And I don't know that I'll be carnivore forever, but I will always be low carb. You are riding with no seatbelt on? Everybody hang on, strap in. Betty, put on your seatbelt. You and Stephanie are gonna get duct taped to the seats. I tell you, you rule breakers. Hopefully this rest area up here is open so that I can make this quick pit stop before we roll on through Manteca and French Camp and get on up to Lodi. Yeah, everybody needs their seatbelts on and helmets, because some of these spots, holy cow. Of course, we are in a freight shaker. They are rough riding. Aww, Mama cow and her calf. Good morning, Mama. Come on, rest area, be open. Otherwise, I'm looking for an exit. Riding with no seatbelt. Let her buck. Black cows and black crows out here. Looks like these might still be orange trees on my right. I'm not positive. Not an expert on the subject, but I do like to know, what do you grow there? What are we growing here? It's probably orange. Oranges or almonds, it's one of the two. The side of my nose is kind of sore. Yeah, don't touch it. Coming up on some kind of ranch up here. I can never figure this out. Party at the rest stop. That's right! Yeah, you guys are going to get me a ticket. That's the problem. You guys bounce around in here with no seatbelt on, I'm the one who gets the ticket, not you. Some kind of horse ranch right here. They're growing some pretty cool stuff. I see a lot of prickly pear being grown through here, and I think they're making products out of prickly pear cactus. I would really like to try one of these
In 2.25
days.
miles, keep right on I-5.
Yeah, quit nagging me. I would really like to try. Steph is here. Bartend today, yes she is. I would really like to try prickly pear products, like the syrups, the jams. I would like to try that one of these days. Right now I don't dare eat anything sweet because that'll trigger me to keep eating sweets, and next thing you know I'm face first in the buttermilk bars and pancakes. Yeah. Oh, the cinnamon rolls from some of these restaurants along the way. There's a place at exit 86 on I-5 in Southern Oregon called Heaven on Earth Restaurant, and they do homemade, big as your head cinnamon rolls. Okay, here we go, everybody. Everybody quickly run in, use the restroom. And get out here and be quick about it, because otherwise I'm leaving you behind. We don't take long. We are all in trouble. We are all in trouble, that's for sure. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna park. It's been raining here. I'm not gonna get off into that dirt. Okay, come on, Amazon. I need a place to park. Go ahead, dude. You first, because you're leaving. I'm just coming in. Okay, here we go. I'm going to park next to this fifth wheel camper. Please stay seated until we get completely parked. I gotta get straightened out back in here. Okay. You and Stephanie are pretty dang sassy. Okay, I think I've given everybody enough room here. Okay, air brakes are pulled. Everybody pile out. Go use the restroom. You got 30 seconds. Well, you got about a minute and a half. Oh, man. I need water. I don't need anything to eat because I'm going to Lodi. I don't like seatbelts. I don't like seatbelts either. They rub on my neck. They make it hard to reach around and grab things while I'm going down the road. Okay. Oh, water. There we go. sneezing, getting this water. A little of this in there. Water, water, water. Okay, you guys, wrap it up. You're going to get left behind. And wash your hands before you leave. I know, I'm just full of rules. So many rules. Go. Get rid of that. These. Where are they? Right here. I need to line my garbage. Don't let me forget to buy garbage bags when I'm in Portland. I gotta put it on my list. And there's a couple things that were mentioned here today that I told you guys not to let me forget, and I've already forgotten. Already forgotten. Somebody's tooth powder, and then something that blah blah blah. What's her name? Robin mentioned. I don't remember what it was. What is that? Oh, there it is. Okie dokie. Let me get organized here. Okay, water. Okay, we ready? Everybody wash your hands? Is everybody back? Who are we leaving behind? What have I missed here? Thank you, Marion. You'll pay for the ticket. Okay. Putting on my seatbelt because I am a good influence. Let's see, what was that? I've got 3 new messages. Hang on. Connecting. Here we go. Well, now there's tooth powder that Ellen was talking about, and I cannot for the life of me remember. Oh, somebody was talking about a belly pillow. So tooth powder and a belly pillow, and something Robin was talking about, but that's when Robin talks is just noise. I don't listen. I don't know what happened to her. She's probably up doing her thing now. She's probably working on those patterns that she's going to share with you guys eventually. So that's pretty cool what she's got going on right now. She's got a thing. I mean, bingo is definitely one of her things. It's really great. She's got another thing. She's coming up with the next best thing. Okay, you go ahead there, mister. And I'm right behind you. Okay, who'd we leave behind? We're rolling. Bye-bye. Stephanie comes running out with her pants down around her ankles. Toilet paper stuck to her heel. Thank you, Angela. Oh, we're gonna have to stop and pick up Stephanie. Here she comes running with toilet paper hanging from her. That guy's got a thankless job. decent exposure, yep. Okay, we're on the on-ramp, but this lane turns into the third lane, and we'll just stay in this lane to stay to the right to go through Manteca, and we'll all wave at Angela as we go through, as we go by the Louise exit.
Of the 2 right lanes.
The either and the two, you know, she is really bossy, but I do like this GPS. She just occasionally gets a little bossy with me. Okay. We are now officially in Middle California, coming into Northern California. Well, those are definitely orange trees off to my right, because they got those tops. They cut the tops of the trees. Oranges, tangerines, whatever. Something orangey and gets packed on. Gets picked on. Yes, she does. Wow! She does get picked on. Turn off that thing so Spiffy will quit nagging me. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so there was the split. Another split off of I-5. So this will bring me through Manteca here pretty quick. Hang on. Okay. Okie dokie. I spent the night not very far from you, like last week. Angela, I take the Roth Road exit, like I'm going to go to that Flying J, but I don't go all the way to the Flying J. I take the first left, and there's like a road that runs right next to I-5 going north. There's a Freightliner repair shop up there called Delta Truck Center, and it's a dead-end road, you know, a little cul-de-sac at the end of that little road right next to the Freightliner shop. But I pulled onto that dead-end road and pulled to the side of the street there to spend the night. About a week or so ago, I think it was. Not very long ago. Oh! Ugh. Yeah, she is a good sport. Okay, yeah, trash bags. I need trash bags and water when I get to Portland. I also need to get my mail from Dispatch, and I'm going to have 2 skeins of I Love This Cotton in an olive green color so that I can finish that sunflower granny blanket. And I'm thinking maybe this evening, if Robin's up to it. Hello, Betty. Okay, she made it. Betty, I think you need to close out the live chat and then come back in again to refresh. I think you're a little behind. I think you're lagging a little bit, and that's how we refresh. Close it out and come right back in, and you should be, the chat and what's happening real time should, in fact, everybody refresh. Everybody refresh. Everybody do it. Because we've been on here for hours. Hours and hours. Okay, I see you, belly dump. I gotta let you. Let me get over and let him in. Come on over, belly dump. Yeah, everybody refresh. Which just means you close out the chat and come back in. Okay, yeah. See, I can tell that people did that, and because the numbers just went back up again. So, yeah, we do that a lot. So, what do you guys think of a midwinter giveaway party again? Maybe in January. Because I'm going to do a live, like, relaunch in December, like the second week in December. We'll do a live and just Okay, buy trash bags. Drinks for everyone. Yes, I need to buy trash bag and water. So I'm thinking, so here's the lives I'm thinking of right now. Midwinter giveaway party in January, maybe. We'll see if anybody wants to donate prizes to that. In December, like second week of December, like the week of the 10th. The 10th is Sunday, and I'm thinking the 12th, 13th, 14th, somewhere in there. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Somewhere in there doing a live, just a live talking about the fruit garden blanket. That was my big blanket this year, and those of you who are still working on it, kind of a fruit garden party, channel relaunch, live stream. And before that, maybe tonight, I'll talk to Robin. I'm pretty sure Robin's doing her own thing. See if we want to go live together tonight. Someone has to do it. That's right. That's right. Okay, there goes that belly dump just went around me, who I let on the freeway a few minutes ago. Coming up on 33 to Tracy. Then we'll hit the 205 to Tracy. We'll see. It'll be a surprise, and I will be crocheting, that's for sure. 409 miles, so what's 40? 5 times 8 is 48. 5 times... No, 5 times what is 40? Is that 8? 5 times 8 is 40. Been a while. Okay, 5 times 8 is 40. So 8.5 hours, 9 hours from now. Let's say 10 o'clock. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe at 5 o'clock tonight. We'll see how far I get. If I'm too tired to go live with Robin tonight. We'll see what happens. And Robin might be doing something. I don't know. Or one of you other, channel people who do videos. There's a new option, go live together, and Robin and I are talking about using that. So we kind of want to experiment with that. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow night, because tomorrow night I'll be home. I'll be paying attention to Mom and Martha. We'll see what happens. I don't know. It's always spur of the moment. It's always, right at the last second. Okay, I'm going to go live. What did you miss? Well, you missed the bathroom break, and we left, we started to leave the rest area, and here came Stephanie running out of the bathroom, pulling up her pants. She's got toilet paper hanging off of her. We had to stop and let her in. That's what you missed. And I sneezed. Isn't that exciting? I think Stephanie's ignoring it. She might be doing, she's busy. She might be doing stuff. I'm still chewing on this last pork chop. Oh yeah, Betty's serving drinks. But I'm telling you guys, keep all the drinking and partying down into the cup holder. Because if you're outside the cup holder, DOT might see you. And I'll get a ticket. Stephanie's now traumatized and getting drunk. And I'm chewing on a dried up day old pork chop. Poor Stephanie. We almost left her half naked at the rest area. Who knows who would have picked her up. Somebody just uploaded or went live. Was that Kelly's? Is that my Kelly girl? I don't remember. I didn't see it. It was too fast for me. Too fast for me. Too busy watching the road. Eating on a pork chop. Drinking water. Oh, I need to put The other flavor of electrolyte that I use the chocolate in my coffee, but I use a citrus flavor, sweetened with stevia. In my water. And then there's a plain that I haven't done anything with. I think the, why did I get the plain? I don't remember. There's a plain no flavored kind that I haven't tried yet. But I need those electrolytes. I need that salt. Okay, we're getting closer, Angela. We're getting closer. What are those? Are those almonds? What are those? I don't know if those are oranges or almonds off to my left. Off to my right, I think those are oranges. But they're turned, I don't know what they are. They need to put signs up here. No hard drinks? Are we just drinking beer? So I'm not drinking, I'm driving. But all alcohol needs to stay in the cup holder. You guys can party in the cup holder. You cannot party out here out in the open. I'll get a hold of Robin. Maybe 4 o'clock or so. Somewhere between 4 and 6. We'll try that go live together. If she's available. I'm going to the Flying J. I'm going to top off my fuel, grab an omelet to go and hit the road. Got to hammer down. I got miles to go before I sleep. Hammer down. Some kind of notification. I don't know what that was. Might have been email. Oh no. Okay. Okay, Angela, I'm coming up on the 205. You all get ready to wave and scream and yell so that Angela can hear you as we go by. Oh, me too. Yeah. And I get mine made special. Meat and extra cheese. Okay, I'm up to the 205. Next thing I'm going by is the 120. We're almost there, Stephanie. Almost. We'll be waving at Angela and at Nicole from Addicted to Yarn. Get over, dude. Get out of my way. Get over. Let me over. Poor guy. He only knew. He only knew what I was saying about him. Okay. So that traffic coming in from the right, that's coming in from Tracy from 205. And the next exit, no, 2 exits up is the 120 at Manteca. Everybody's waving at Angela. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that's Mossdale Road. Now, way to go to Yosemite. Use Route 120. I would love to go to Yosemite. We're almost up to her exit. Almost. We're getting there, another mile or two. Going past that green swinging bridge. I'd really like to see that thing open up. That looks cool. Lots of warehouses out here, a lot of distribution centers. Lots of places for us to pick up and deliver for customers. Oh. Hang on, Roseanne. Okay. Let's see. Coming up on Ashley, the Ashley Furniture Outlet. All right, everybody, we're coming up on Louise Avenue. Everybody screaming, yelling, waving. Angela. Hi, Angela. Going by you now. Looks like there's new apartments right here. Okay. Yay! Going by the hotels and the palm trees and the Tesla plant. Yay! Angela's waving like mad from her couch. Woohoo! Yay! There's Louise Avenue. There's Denny's. Sprouts store here. That's pretty cool. In-N-Out Burger, Chipotle, and a Starbucks. I cannot tell you the last time I went to Starbucks. Like, it's been years because they got rid of all their sugar-free stuff. So poopy-doo. No hard drinks all around. Okay. All right. But it's got to be less than 7% alcohol. And only in the cup holder. You guys stay down in there. Okay. Oh, Joe's Travel Plaza. That's the one that's up here. Okay. I've never been into Joe's Travel Plaza. I don't drink either. But if anybody's serving some iced tea, I could go for some iced tea right now. In fact, I think I'll pick some up in Lodi. So I gotta pick up. You know, while I'm in Lodi, I might as well get water and garbage bags, if they're selling garbage bags. Okay, but you keep it in the cup holder. Just like at the bar, you're not allowed to take alcohol outside of the designated drinking area. Cup holder is the party space. We need to get Sandy in here to clean that. I am in the cup holder drinking the hard stuff. Well, I put those electrolytes and citrus flavored electrolytes in my iced tea. It is so good. Oh, that was smart. Blue car. These people drive like idiots. Seriously, trying to get themselves killed. And what kills me is when I see all this stuff. Look at him. He's thinking about cutting between those two trucks. Yep, there he went. It's like, a lot of these people have kids in their car. Or they at least have passengers. And if you don't care, if you don't care about your own life, have some consideration for the people who are at your mercy. I know she's had a time of it, and once or twice I've seen her show up in my lives. Not often. She's had a time of it. First it was John's health and then hers. I keep hearing rumors that she's gonna come back with like to see her on Thursdays on her lives. Ghirardelli. Here you go, guys. Chocolate outlet and ice cream shop. That Ghirardelli's chocolate. Oh my goodness. I've been in the Ghirardelli's chocolate shop in San Francisco. Ellen, some message got held for review. I don't know what it is. Right above Betty, right below you. Okay. I've been in that chocolate. Have you? Oh, sounds wonderful. But nope, not today. Sticking to the plan today. I'm going to have me a big fat omelet. Lots of meat in it. And American cheese, which is not good for me, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to have some American cheese. Up on the 2 French Camp exits. I just went by that Roth Road exit, and I'm just going by right up here where I parked the other night. There it is. There's the Freightliner place. There it is. Delta Truck Center. Yeah, I parked on that little dead-end street to spend the night. That was kind of a lifesaver. I needed that spot. It's hard to find parking around here. That Flying J down there off of Roth Road, that place is a postage stamp. And I parked there once and I met with Nicole, and of course we went yarn shopping at Joann's and Michael's. But was it Joann's and Michael's or Joann's and Hobby Lobby? I don't remember, but and we went live when we did it. Whoop whoop! That was fun, and she got to meet Dooley. That's how long ago that was. Somebody's sending messages somewhere, but I can't see. I cannot see. Is General Hospital in San, how do you pronounce it, Joaquin? Because it looks like the General Hospital in that old soap opera. Used to watch that years ago, but then they got into supernatural kind of stuff, and I'm like, whatever. Give me a break. I couldn't stand them. It got too phony. Too phony. Like Luke and Laura's wedding. Like Luke and Laura running away and then coming back. Come on, Sonata. Seriously? You're merging at 45, 50 miles an hour in front of a truck. Dork. Anyway, this San Joaquin General Hospital right here reminds me of the General Hospital soap opera. Yeah, I used to watch All My Children. Luke and Laura, that's right. Luke and Laura. And poor Scotty. I always felt bad for Scotty that Laura dumped Scotty for Luke. Yes, the wedding. Oh my goodness, the wedding episode. Like, are we talking early 80s, Ellen? Is that like 82? Like, when did that happen? Luke and Laura's wedding, when did that air? Oh my goodness. But that General Hospital at San Joaquin reminds me of the hospital building they would show at the beginning of that soap opera. And they were supposed to be in California, and I always wonder if they didn't, use that building. Oh yes, hard iced tea. Oh, yeah, way back. Yes, Roseanne. I mean, I remember watching the soap operas when they were a half an hour long, and there were more of them. There was one called The Edge of Night that my grandma was really into, and I don't remember who all was on The Edge of Night, but yeah, back then, late 70s, November 16th, 1981. Thank you, Ellen. Yes, ma'am. That was a long time ago, and but they used to be a half an hour long every day, all day. They'd start like at 11 o'clock in the morning, go till like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And there were several of them. You know, besides just General Hospital and All My Children, there was The Edge of Night, and and Ryan's Hope. Ryan's Hope was another one. Now, I don't remember those really well, but I do remember sitting and watching them with Grandma. Loving, that's right! Loving was another one. Oh my goodness. And then they went to an hour-long format, and we lost 3 or 4 of them. Oh boy, Ellen, we are showing our age. Holy cow. And Roseanne, you remember this too. Oh my goodness. We're old people now. I like being old. Like, we remember things that a lot of people don't know about. You remember them too? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Ryan's Hope, Loving, and The Edge of Night. The Edge of Night. Yes! I never really got into the CBS ones, you know, like, now I can't even think of the name of the really popular one on NBC. Oh, As the World Turns, I think, was on CBS. But on NBC was another one that, I mean, was super popular, but I never got into it. The sands of time run through the hourglass. Guiding light. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Days of Our Lives. That's right, Roseanne. That is right. Good morning from SoCal. Hey, Cheryl, I just left SoCal. As the World Turns, The Guiding Light, The Edge of Night. Yes, we watched all of those back in the day. The Bold and the Beautiful. I never saw that one. Do they still run these soap operas now? Are they still on today? Because I don't watch regular TV. That's how out of the loop I am. I have no clue. Or do they run reruns? Or are they any of those? Like All My Children. That was huge on ABC. And General Hospital. Erica Kane. Loved Erica Kane. She was so awful. Loved her. The matriarch of All My Children was Erica Kane. And then there were the Cartwrights. No, not the Cart. What were the name of the cowboys from Texas? Erica was the best. She really was. There was Bo, and there was Clint, and there was Asa. Bo and Clint were sons of Asa. Buchanans, the Buchanans. Oh. I got a glare on the screen, so I can't see you guys. The Buchanans. I loved Bo Buchanan. Bo and Nora. Crazy. Oh, yes. I remember that. Crazy for trying. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Crazy. Yeah, there was a commercial that showed, was it Felicia? It was like a commercial for All My Children, and it was Patsy Cline's Crazy. Or I vaguely remember this. Oh, the Buchanans. I loved the Buchanans. Bo and Nora. Oh my goodness. You guys are all in a kind of a glare on the screen right now, so I can't see what you're saying. But I will when I get up here. Almost to Lodi. I'm going through Stockton now. I'll go through Stockton, then Lodi. And Lodi, I'm going to stop the stream because we certainly don't want to get a hit from the music playing when I go to fuel up. I got a hit from that once. Copyright hit. Something about a song in Sweden that I should never play if I'm going through there. I don't know. I don't know. Had something to do with Sweden. Or the Netherlands? I don't know. I have no clue. But I get a hit because there was a song playing while I was getting fuel. I still have that hit. And I think I took down the live. I don't remember. I don't remember. Whatever. I don't care. I didn't even notice the music playing. I was just out getting fuel. March lane, next right. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. I only have 385 miles to go for the rest of the day. And really all I want to do is crochet and do video tutorials and do video tests and crochet some more. That's all I want to do. And drink coffee. You don't? Okay. Yeah, I haven't watched regular daytime TV in decades, actually. I cut the cable, I want to say back around 2008, 2009. I just, maybe a little, it was definitely by the time Wayne died, so 2011. And because then I discovered Netflix streaming. I could watch whatever was on Netflix on my phone for $8 a month. Are you kidding me? I was all over that. That was my first iPhone. And that has carried me through all these years. Of course, now it's Prime and Discovery Plus. And Paramount, I'm not subscribing to Paramount right now because there's no new Yellowstone series. I don't know what's going on with that. Yellowstone and 1923. I want more of those. I want more of 1923. I mean bad. I want more of that. I'm about ready to drive my truck through somebody's building to get more episodes of 1923. Not that I'm addicted to it or anything. I can quit anytime I want. Okay, yep, we're in Stockton. Hello, Karen. Hello. We could sure use some tea and cookies. Oh, dang it. I wanted some tea. I was hoping you were going to come in and give us some tea and cookies. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm dying to dip some like buttery cookies into some tea. Oh, I love that. YouTube TV. Pretty cool. I haven't tried that. By the hammer lane. That always makes me giggle. The hammer lane. She's a danger stranger. So we're trying to think of new names, a new name to call Nightbot. And so far, we're calling him Nathan Boy, as in B-O-Y-E, boy. Nat Boy. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm close to Antioch. Absolutely. We've only got a few minutes left because I'm going to be pulling off at Lodi and ending the stream. You got Karen, post your Twitch channel link while you're here, so that they can see you if you're going live at 1:30, 10:30. So that'd be about a little over 30 minutes from now. Because Karen does a great. It's fun because we could play Pokemon while we're listening to her and watching her crochet or knit or spin or whatever. And Miss Abby Tortitude comes up.